out here to Manizales. This is actually downtown, so it's a city in the mountains, but today's a really hot day and it really feels like it's back on the coast. It is Monday. People are out and about. This is a massive ass church. So this square, along with this massive cathedral, has probably one of the most interesting statues I've seen in a while. That's Simón Bolivar with, I believe, a condor top portion, and his legs are human. So we need more of these. Honestly, I'm all about weird, obtuse statues like this. Charlie Chaplin. Alright, found a little rooftop cafe here. You can kind of see, obviously, I'm sitting on this hill here, and then this big monstrosity of the cathedral. So just like Medellin, La Paz, we have some telefericos here. So I think there's about 4 lines. One goes from the bus station, it's actually 2 go from the bus station, and 2 other ones kind of go all across the city. So they said a trip to Manizales won't be a trip without going to this place. This is really cool. This is a very striking monument. So this is more from the top. You see this man reaching out for all the mules, the horses getting stuck. This one has a tail of a snake. Here's a dog. That looks like Theodore Roosevelt, but he's pulling another bull. This is one of the coolest sculptures I've seen in a while. Alright, so today we're going to be heading to a small town called Murillo. And Murillo is very close to Nevado del Ruiz, which is one of the largest volcanoes here. There's a lot of thermal springs around there, a few canyons, some rivers. I don't really know the area that well, but just based on my research, I kind of triangulated where I need to go, and then head into town later that evening. So, see you on the road. Yeah. These guys look familiar. Hi. Bienvenidos. Tamales agua caliente. Turns out these hot springs have been closed for 8 months by the environmental department here in Colombia. So just return to a giant bowl of coffee with
I do love you, buddy.
A las
cheese.
3 pasa el pa Murillo, a las 3.
A las 3,
Sí.
okay.
Hay
Claro.
que ponerle cuidado, de pronto pasa antes.
Sí,
Sí.
claro, claro. We're unfortunately still waiting for the bus. Should be here in about 30 minutes, and trying to hop on. This is a hugely popular bike route here. People ride for almost 10 hours to go.
Murillo was probably the smallest town I visited while in Colombia. It's incredibly peaceful and felt so far removed from mass tourism that it felt like a different country altogether. Life here moves at a different, slower rhythm, and the community of local farmers is tightly knit. The whole town sits relatively close to the snow-capped Nevado del Ruiz volcano, with sprawling green hills everywhere you look. There are both domesticated and wild horses that roam around, and it's just one of those rare places that offer you that pure, authentic taste of the countryside.
Made it out here in Murillo, little country town, population of about 1,000 people. This place does get a lot of cyclists coming through. It's kind of a good place to stop or a refill. I'm gonna go check out, they sell a lot of ponchos here, obviously. They're like Colombian made.
No, horrible.
Porque cuando no hablan muy bien español le mientan la madre a uno y uno no se da cuenta.
This is actually my Smallest town that I've visited here in Colombia. Beautiful green hills, very, very kind people, laid back lifestyle. Especially mules. Where you headed? Indeed. Top 3, huh? Qué rico. Cerdo?
Sí, cerdo.
But outside town, there's some private property in it.
Tipo, entrar para a cascada.
Alright, so last day here in Murillo. We have a little kids race. Very nice town, very country here, but I'm back of somebody's truck. Right out of here.
So this concludes my 3-month-long journey through Colombia. I quickly learned that it's less a single destination and more a collection of vibrant, contrasting worlds. Every place felt like turning the page to a completely new chapter. Starting from Cartagena, which frankly was one of the most beautiful historic cities I have ever seen, and working my way south through the Andes, visiting the smaller villages, really made me appreciate the true beauty of the country. Traveling was a little stressful because Colombia is surprisingly big, with diverse geography, and some places took upwards of 8 to 12 hours to reach. Overall, I embraced the microclimates of each region and truly recommend visiting more than once to really take in the history and beauty. Coming from Peru, I had to shift my taste towards Colombian food. While I did enjoy some dishes, especially the bandeja paisa, there weren't any dishes that really stood out or blew me away. But I still recommend trying the different varieties, especially in Bogota. Some of my personal takeaways: no Spanish. Even a little knowledge goes a very long way, and Colombians are appreciative of the effort. Try as many exotic fruits from the local markets as you can, including the coffee, which is the next level. Don't be a passport bro, and also heed the local advice. No dar papaya, where flashing expensive phones or jewelry in public can go sideways. I felt safe the whole time I was there, but vigilance is key. So with that, gracias mi querida Colombia por abrirme a tus puertas y tu corazón. Agradezco profundamente la calidez de tu gente. Llevo conmigo la alegría de tu música y el sabor increíble de tu café. Desde la vibrante energía de tus ciudades hasta la mágica tranquilidad de tus montañas andinas, cada momento en Colombia ha sido un regalo. Espero volver pronto. Hasta la próxima.